Please subscribe.
A troubled former MMA fighter is given a chance at redemption as a bouncer at a chaotic roadhouse, only to confront a local crime boss and a corrupt sheriff in a fight for justice and his own salvation. Characters: Elwood Dalton, Jake Gyllenhaal, a former MMA fighter haunted by his past, surviving through scams and underground fights. Frankie, Jessica Williams, the resilient owner of the Roadhouse, struggling to keep her business afloat. Carter, Austin Post, a fighter with principles, refusing to engage with Dalton. Charlie, Hannah Lanier, a resourceful teenager who helps her father run a local bookstore. Stephen, Kevin Carroll, Charlie's father and the owner of the bookstore. Del, J.D. Pardo, leader of a motorcycle gang, working for the local crime boss. Ben Brandt, Billy Magnuson, a crime boss with ambitions to control the town. Ellie, Daniela Melchior, a dedicated doctor who becomes an ally to Dalton. Knox, Conor McGregor, a ruthless enforcer hired to take down Dalton. Sheriff, Joaquim de Almeida, corrupt sheriff colluding with Brandt. Elwood Dalton, Jake Gyllenhaal, a battered former UFC fighter, engages in a brutal underground fight. He wins through dirty tactics, taking the cash and leaving swiftly. Frankie, Jessica Williams, owner of the Roadhouse, offers Dalton a job as head bouncer. Desperate and out of options, Dalton accepts after narrowly escaping a suicide attempt involving a freight train. Asterisk. Dalton arrives at the Roadhouse and quickly asserts control by fending off a motorcycle gang led by Del J.D. Pardo. He personally drives the injured thugs to the hospital, meeting Ellie, Daniela Melchior, a doctor who tends to his injuries. Ellie warns Dalton about the dangers of meddling with local criminals. Dalton stays in a disused houseboat provided by Frankie and starts mentoring the other bouncers, earning the locals' respect. Dalton survives an assassination attempt by Del, throwing him overboard only to watch helplessly as Del is killed by a crocodile. Suspicious of the gang's interest in the Roadhouse, Dalton investigates. Frankie explains that Brandt, Billy Magnuson, is trying to force her out to make way for his real estate project. She believes if she holds out, Brandt will collapse under financial strain. Dalton is confronted by the corrupt sheriff, Joaquim de Almeida, who is in league with Brandt. Ellie, the sheriff's daughter, reveals the depth of Brandt's criminal operations. Asterisk. Brandt confronts Dalton, taunting him about his past, revealing Dalton's history of accidentally killing a friend in the ring. Knox, Conor McGregor, arrives with Brandt's men, leading to a massive bar fight where Dalton is severely beaten. Dalton learns that Charlie, Hannah Lanier, and Stephen, Kevin Carroll, are hospitalized after Brandt's men burn down their bookstore. Enraged, Dalton kills one of the thugs responsible. Dalton captures a deputy transporting Brandt's illicit cash, framing him for murder and seizing the money. The sheriff informs Dalton that Ellie has been kidnapped by Brandt. Dalton steals a bomb-laden motorboat, using it to reach Brandt's yacht. The sheriff reveals the kidnapping was a trap. Brandt double-crosses the sheriff, holding Ellie hostage. Dalton detonates the motorboat, causing chaos. He and Ellie escape, but Brandt recaptures Ellie. Dalton commandeers Knox's boat, pursuing Brandt. Dalton and Ellie leap to safety as Brandt's vehicle crashes. Knox crashes a pickup into the Roadhouse, leading to a brutal fistfight with Dalton. Knox, ordered to kill Dalton, turns on Brandt, snapping his neck. Dalton defeats Knox, leaving him for dead. As Frankie and Stephen begin rebuilding, Charlie says goodbye to Dalton. Stephen finds the cash Dalton left for them. The bus pulls away. Dalton's journey for redemption continues. Knox, having survived, escapes the hospital, hinting at future chaos.